welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be the daily reading for Wednesday the 3rd of November, and this is the Thoth Tarot deck by Aleister Crowley. And today there's no major arcanas. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, Ruin, and we have the Three of Swords, Sorrow. So when a 10 appears, this is always about getting closure from an old cycle. This is about nearing the end and releasing an old cycle, an old pattern, an old state of being. And because this is the swords, this is all about your thought processes and the way you're perceiving things. And this is reaching this certain point where there is no way to go but to feel into the truth at your depth, which is the Queen of Cups, in order to really relinquish the kind of mental chatter, the stories that you tell yourself, which are never true, which are just ways and means in which the mind works. And this is about understanding the mind is not us, the mind is separate to us. What comes up in your mind, it's just happening, it's automatic. That's the way the brain works. It's not who we really are. It's not really us. And that is the root of all suffering, because we listen to this chatter and we identify with the mind. As soon as we can realise that the mind's not us, we are separate, because we are observing the mind. So if we're observing the mind can't be us. So it's about recognising this fact, to step away in an objective way, to feel into our bodies, our emotional, our soulful and heart-filled senses, which is the Queen of Cups. And when we do this, we can transcend beliefs, stories, narratives in the head, and live in this place of presentness within our own soulful essence. This Queen is full of compassion and empathy. So first and foremost, this is about having complete compassion for yourself, for whatever trials you've endured here, to knowing that once you feel into this challenge, once you feel into the now rather than some old thoughts and narratives, you can feel the aliveness within you now. You can feel the infinite potential. You can feel the miracles beginning to take place, wanting to come in to shift things. Because miracles happen when you fully surrender, when you let go of what you think you know, when you let go of identifying with the past or with a imagined future, and you feel into the power of now. Because we've also got the Three of Swords, and this comes up when there has been pain, when there has been loss, grief, heartbreak. But again, all these feelings and thoughts about this are what is causing the real suffering. It's never the incident fully. It's always the thoughts we're telling ourselves about something, that we can't live without something, that we are broken, that we'll never get over something. These are what we're speaking to ourselves, but that's not true. This is just mental chatter. It's the ego. The mind is programmed so it has to come up with some kind of instant solution or instant commentary about something you're experiencing, because when we feel this emotion, the mind will accelerate and continue to come up with all these reasons why you're feeling like this, and narratives and thought forms which just exasperate the situation. So we need to learn to quiet this mind, quiet this mental conflicting conversations within us, which we all endure. But the purpose of this healing, of this evolution, of this awakening, is to unidentify our true selves with what our mind is telling us, or what our mind used to tell us, what society has told us, what our conditioning and patterning has told us. This is about recognising something beyond that, recognising the real essence within you, and not what you believe yourself to be from a human image and a personal history standpoint. This is about really finding this place within yourself which is so full of nurture and comfort and connection, because the real connection goes deeper than any story, than any narrative, than anything from the past, than any image that you'd like to believe. The true comfort and joy comes from really connecting to ourselves within, because when we do that, we connect to the source. We connect to other souls in a meaningful way. When we're connecting to ourselves and the divine from a deep, compassionate angle, immersing ourselves in this acceptance, accepting ourselves deeply, we really are opening the doors to this flow, to really attracting this similar energy to us, whether this is in experiences or people, connections. That's how we find ourselves connecting with souls that are equal, or souls that are matching our energy, because we are living from this place of depth and love and acceptance for who we really are. So there just seem to be, or there has been, a lot of heaviness and a lot to process, which is coming up now in order to be truly released. And the only way to release this pain, this torture and grief, is to truly accept and feel the feelings, and not to shut it out, not to distract ourselves from it, because it will just continue. What you resist persists. So this is about truly being able to process in order to release. So this is about embracing the love. In order to really get over some emotional pain, you must really feel it fully. Feel what you're really feeling, because when you do that, when you face something and let it really encompass you deeply, this is a form of magic. This is alchemy, because it will dissolve and it will transform into new life. The pain, when you harness it and hold it within you and accept it, accept what you're feeling, that is powerful, because it will have nowhere else. It can't harm you anymore when you're fully embodying it, when you're allowing it. That's what it wants to be faced. It wants to be seen. And depending on what level you specifically are dealing with in terms of some pain or difficult situation, suffering and emotional pain, it may take a varied amount of time to really eradicate, but it will disappear. Sometimes you just need to feel it, even for a short amount of time, and face it, and then it will magically be cleared. And it's like you'll have this new lease of life. You'll have this renewal within you. Once you do that, you'll feel like a new person. You'll feel reborn. So it's like whatever is hanging around, it wants to be acknowledged rather than ignored, because that's just delaying the healing process. So you're able to actually really go to this place. There is going to be such an upsurging of genuine love and compassion and connection. And with this energy, you're able to actually see something really powerful within you, your capabilities. This Queen's an empath, so she can pick up on the energies, she can pick up on other people's energies. So this is also about protecting your own energy. Protecting your own energy, which is feeling into yourself, into your body. Feeling and immersing yourself in your own power and your own emotions, and healing yourself. But this is saying you're able to connect with something, or you're able to really tune in order to fully heal yourself. You have immense power to heal yourself, and in turn to heal others. So this is about reaching this place of inner light and of really understanding. This is deep understanding and honouring your own heart. And this is about releasing any feelings of guilt, releasing any feelings of shame for how deeply you have felt, or how deeply you have been affected by something. That's nothing to be ashamed of. That's nothing to be guilty for. That's actually something to be honoured for. Being able to feel the depths of feelings, like this Queen of Cups, is a true gift. And it shows how much capacity you have as a treasured soul, because the truly powerful souls which are here to be enlightened are the exact souls which have gone through the most from this point of view, from this struggle, challenge, suffering, emotional pain. When you've gone through that, it shows that you have the capacity to be a warrior, to really transcend this. You wouldn't have been given this challenge if you couldn't deal with it. And ultimately, this has set you on this path of deep spiritual awakening. So this is truly a gift. So you're able to actually go into this place and recognize this fact. And you'll see that how truly beautiful you truly are. So do not be downhearted on any obstacles, or don't be down on yourself for feeling down or feeling challenged, because this is here so you are becoming even stronger. These challenges are here for you to grow even more and blossom even more beautifully, and your resources are within you. This love is within you and surrounding you and helping you. So you're really able to eradicate this old energy. There's nothing you can't surmount when you harness this love and depth of spirituality and heart within yourself. You can see beyond everything. You can see the truth. You can feel and spread this loving energy, and that will eradicate any hurt, any pain, any suffering, because you're able to transcend it all. So always go to the love. Always tune in to this place where you truly know the ultimate truth within your heart, regardless of what's happening in any 3D situation. You'll always go back to the source, because that's who you truly are, is the source of love. So know you're always part of this. You're never alone. You're always part of the source of love. And you will get through any challenge, because you've always got through everything, every obstacle, everything that you've faced so far, you have managed to overcome. So you should be extremely proud of yourself. So there's so much love and compassion, and it's like there's the opening of your heart. You're able to really express yourself in an open way, in a genuine way. You're able to see the truth of your heart. You're able to see the truth of other hearts. And this is truly beautiful. Because, after all, we're all in this journey together, and we're all facing the same challenges. We're all facing the same suffering and hurts. So when we can realise that, we can really feel the end to this opposition, to this separation, and just allow the love to flow. Allow the universe to use its magic, and allow yourself to flow in this beautiful sea of love. And you truly will be cleansed. You're being cleansed. You're being healed. You have this enormous capacity to heal and renew yourself, no matter what. So what you've been through is actually beautiful. but do not identify with the past. Know that every day miracles occur. Know that every day there's shifts and miraculous changes. And as long as you keep in that place of your heart, keep in that place being true to yourself, truly wondrous experiences will be bestowed upon you. Right, I'm going to do a Keepers of the Light guidance card. Yeah, I've been meaning to do a November pick a card reading, but I'm hoping to get around to that possibly today or tomorrow. So if you look out for that. Right, we've got White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So at this time in history, in humanity, in evolution of consciousness, we are at this stage where a lot of karmic endings are here. We are at the stage where we are processing so much trauma and wounds from our bloodline, from our lineage, also from our past lives. A lot of things are coming up now in order to be faced and healed. So in some cases, this pain and trauma is not even from this life. It's from past lives. It's from our line of ancestors. Because we carry this in our DNA. We carry this in our soul. Wounds. And we're here ultimately. A lot of us are in our last incarnation on Earth. If you identify as a starseed, or you just feel this, as you awaken, often when you're awakening, this is your last life, because there's nothing else to clear. It's the ending of a karmic cycle. So it could be quite heavy. So as I say, if you've gone through a lot of trauma or emotional wounds, or very intense experiences and emotions, this is ultimately because you are accelerating your evolution as a soul, because this may be your last incarnation on this planet. So we are healing heavily at the moment, but this is to let you know that you are connecting. You're ultimately healing your family while you're healing yourself. There are protective spirits around you. You may have some kind of ancestor, deceased loved one, or someone even from further back that you've never even met that is around you and leading you and is a spirit guide for you. But ultimately, you are going to heal some wound or trauma that has been in your family lineage for so long, but it's coming up now. So you're able to really transmute this energy into something beautiful, into this enlightenment, into this love, into this compassion. So feathers may be significant. This is a sign of spiritual presence. So, and again, we've got the eagle coming up. So if you see any of these totems, if you see some eagle symbols, some feathers, this may be a sign for you that spirit is around you, that this is encouraging you. So know that you're never alone. Know that you are highly treasured and you're walking a beautiful path. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. Speak to you soon. Bye.